Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Body Talk Friday. And this is Lorraine Pursell, your host. I'm here with you every Monday and Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern at facebook.com/Lorraine Pursell MA, where we discuss all kinds of interesting, curious topics. Mostly I am a student devotee of quantum physics. And I have seen it demonstrate itself so much in my life and in my clients. I've been 25 years as a former marriage, family, and child counselor, worked with thousands of people around the world, certified life coach. And I want to share this on every Monday and Friday, the things that want to come through me, because so many things go off in my head as I study, as I stay involved. And that I know can benefit all of us. So right here, every Monday and Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern, my invitation to you is to put it on your calendar as a recurring event so that you can stay in the energy and remember who you are as an infinite being and come into your full power. Hi, Sean. Good morning. Happy Friday to you too. So this morning, we are talking about balancing emotion and logic. It's just so good. I have a perfect example of it. Balancing emotions and logic. Because logic is good. It's like the guardrails on us, right? It's like the masculine to the feminine energy. If we didn't have the masculine guardrails, the feminine would just bleed out into everything and we wouldn't do anything. Denise, oh my gosh. Yes. Oh my gosh, I wonder why it's so hard. All you have to do is go to my business page, honey, facebook.com/Lorraine Pursell MA, and then refresh. And I just started, Denise, so you haven't missed. I was a little bit tardy this morning. I indulged and took time to make my water. I've been on a stream of consciousness this morning. So I was doing a lot. So gosh, I'd love to talk with you sometime and see what makes it hard to find, because I'm sure that would be really helpful to us. But you're here, Denise. Yeah, my sister's here in California. So we got Australia. What time is it in Australia right now, Denise? And we've got Janine at 5 a.m. in California. So, Denise, I go on your page and there's nothing. Yeah, sometimes I'm not exactly at 8. It might be like today, I think it was 5 after or something like that. Don't normally let that happen, but you know, it's Friday. Sometimes you just can't fight the Friday bug. So we've got a span this morning, 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. 10. So we've got 17-hour span here going with us. Yay. And then we've got Sean in the middle. But Denise, I thank you so much for your loyalty and your devotion to staying, doing what it takes to get here. Awesome. But normally, except for today, because I was about 5 minutes late, you show up at 8 a.m. on my Facebook page and you just keep refreshing until I show up, which will never be much longer than this. I think once I was like 10 after or something, but it doesn't go. I have to go on. I had to go into watch and find you there. Oh, well, bless your heart. Thank you. So balancing emotion with logic. I would say that emotion is the thing that is most deeply connected to spirit. See, I'm going to be careful when I say that. Let's just say that logic can close us down from our source direction. Are you getting what I'm saying? Logic is what can close us down from source direction. So we can feel expansive in the unexplainable. Oh, it's a new moon. Yes. Okay, Denise, thank you for saying that. So we're going to be, as we're going through today, things are going to be firing off for you. Those of you watching the replay, thank you so much for being here. Get a 3x5 card or a piece of paper. You're going to start writing things that you want to bring into your life. Okay, so we're going to accumulate them during our time together. So I've got my pen and paper, things we want to bring into our life. Because that's what we're going to do with our new moon ceremony. So logic, in fact, we are in an epidemic now of just living by our head. And it has been so. I know for me, that was my thing. I only lived from here on up. I had no idea what was going on in my body, which is symptomatic of someone who's been sexually traumatized or otherwise traumatized. You don't want to feel anymore, so you cut yourself off. Veronica, hello, good to see you. Where in the world are you, Veronica? Remind me where you are. So the whole world is like this because we don't know how to deal with our emotions. We don't know how to deal with those yucky feelings. Stay in the heart, still connected with the quantum field. Get out of the head, yes. So the logic can be the thing that separates us from source. So I'm just going to let that sit for a sec. Marilyn, yes, thanks so much for being here, sweetie. Okay. But that's not to villainize the logic, because the logic kind of balances it, okay? Now, we all know that when we're triggered, it's time to back down, okay? It's time to back down. When we're triggered, it's time to back down. Like, take a beat, maybe a long beat. As I was lecturing my grandson in the car last night about how he can start taking responsibility instead of doing his little, whiny thing and getting everybody else around him in trouble. What can he do to take responsibility? And I was pretty loaded, but I was trying hard to be tempered, and I could tell he didn't like it, but I had to get it out because, you know what? There's a point when a grandma has to step in and go, cut your shenanigans. So I kind of did that to him last night. I think we're still friends, but there was a moment there I wasn't sure. But it was still worth it to me to do that because it had to be said to him. He's the youngest of four. Youngest can get babied, right? But a good example is you must be kind of, I'm going to just say the fear of missing out. Be careful of the fear of missing out. I had a situation last night where I was very excited about something. I was laying in bed until my adrenaline was going until like 1 a.m. I look a little puffy this morning. That's why. And this morning when I woke up, I was going to do this thing and I was saying to God, okay, how do I make this happen? How does this happen? Where is the resources to do this? Where are the resources? And then this morning I woke up and my logic was there, and probably more spirit. My logic met me and said, you know what? There are going to be other opportunities. You're already doing so many wonderful things. Why don't you just sit this one out? And it was like, wow, it was the perfect balance of emotion and logic. And not to make rash decisions, not to make, Denise. And not let one dominate. The logic is there to help guardrail in all the fluidity in our life. But don't let the logic run your life. Oh no, you'll be as dry as burnt toast in your life. We want the juiciness, we want the flavor, we want the fun, we want the excitement. And yet all of that stuff without the logic is like, And I have been there many times. I've been there many times. So is this making sense? Is this bearing witness with you? It's the balance of the two. We are gifted with both. The emotion, which keeps us aligned with source, with the magical, with the mysterious, with the possibilities, which is how I function my life. I'm not interested in rational. It takes a lot for me to be rational. But then it's the balance of the two that keeps them going. Keeps us, let's just say, out of danger. Keeps us out of danger. So with that, let's take some deep breaths. Through the crown of our head, we're bringing in white light through the vortex in the top of our head, swirling down through our body, mixing, counterclockwise spin. Counterclockwise, if you notice, when you think about going clockwise, everything in your body goes and gets tighter. When you're counterclockwise, you're unwinding. We want to be in an unwound position. Unwind, 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 unwind. But pretty much right in the middle, where we can wind it up, but we can also relax it. So when we're doing these exercises, I want the energy to come down through you. So we're counterclockwise spin of white, gold, and pink light through every one of our 50 trillion cells. Just see these little cyclones of counterclockwise spin of white, gold, and pink light all the way down. And then flushing out every thing that is not serving us in our body, just down into Mother Earth. Mother Earth is the master composter. She knows exactly what to do with it. And let's just give Mother Earth some big loves. Oh, Mother Earth, you are so beautiful. We love you so much. We appreciate you so much. Let us stay deeply connected to you. How can we serve you today? What do you require of us today, Mother Earth? Oh, what do you require of us today? And as you get your message from Mother Earth, I invite you to put it in the comments. Mother Earth's initials are ME, if you care to use that. Remember, whatever energy we are feeling inside of us, that we are cultivating inside of us, whatever energy we are cultivating inside of us, we are emanating out to the planet because we are in a holographic universe. We are one with our 8 billion brothers and sisters. And so what we are feeling, what we are cultivating, if we are cultivating love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, acceptance, appreciation, we are going, Kathy, good morning. We are going to be sharing that. We're going to be contributing that to the quantum soup on our planet. Okay? So what's Mother Earth saying to you today? What is Mother Earth requiring of you today to be a beacon? To be a beacon. That's who we are. Once you've gotten your message from Mother Earth, come down to the bottoms of your feet. We're going to come back up through our body with white, gold, and pink light in the counterclockwise spin. And you're going to be coming up through your leg channels and just touching anything that is troubling you and consulting it. What's going on? What's going on? It will speak to you. Your body will speak to you. Your body is so intelligent. It is a miracle. Your body is a miracle. So what is your body saying to you? My body's super happy that I'm exercising and also happy that I'm taking a little bit of a break. Denise, being awoken to the current energies, we need to be aware to slow the mind. Yes, yes, yes. Stay spinning at 730 kms a second at present. Is that the Earth? Oh, the Earth is spinning. Okay. It's getting faster. Logical thinkers are making solution-based changes in their workplaces. From today onwards, it's a very important time moving forward. No more BS. Truth is rising. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Love, 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 Denise. Whew. So this is the watering hole for the Earth Angel Nation, you guys. This right here is the watering hole for the Earth Angel Nation. We are, I think I heard the other day, there are only like 100,000 of us. There aren't many. We need sustenance that we can't get from many other sources. Mother Earth is telling Kathy, stay focused. My sister, Mother Earth is telling me to stay balanced emotionally and physically today because I'm the it girl today at work. Cashier, paint, lumber, all by myself. Yesterday it was emotional. Oh, it was emotional to tears. I'm sorry, honey. Oh. I know that feeling when you just can't not cry at the most inconvenient times. Oh. Anyway, yes, let's just send light and love, light and love, light and love, light and love, light and love to my sister. As we send it to my sister, we're sending it out to our 8 billion brothers and sisters. May all beings be blessed. We see all beings be blessed. We see all. Veronica, be happy. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. We see 8 billion hearts opening. We see 8 billion shields melting. We see 8 billion people doing what's best for themselves, taking care of themselves in the utmost. Blessings, white light on every single particle that exists on this planet, every grain of sand, every molecule in a wall, in a roadway, every Sean, time to rise. Yes. And what? Let's just take our hands and go to our digestive system, up through our body, and just do counterclockwise, just with your hand. Just get in touch. And what is your body saying to you that it needs from you to restore and regenerate? Especially with the weekend coming up. What does your body need to restore and regenerate? And as you're doing this, think of what you want to bring into your life in this new moon. What do you want to bring in? And write it down, because the ceremony is you're going to plant it in the ground when we're finished. You're going to dig a spot in the earth and you're going to stick the card or the piece of paper in there. If you're in an apartment with no soil that you can do that with, you're going to take a plant that you have and it has a saucer, and you're going to put it between the pot and the saucer, and you're going to water the plant. Denise, Mother Earth saying, stay totally centered, listen to self, quiet for downloads. Yes. Rising vibrations and loving every moment of every single living thing. Yes, 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 yes. Denise, I need to totally rejuvenate and stay quiet. Boy, I do so much of that, you guys. On Wednesday, I think it was, I was so peopled that it took me it feels like 3 days to recover. I'm still recovering. Oh no, was it Wednesday? It was Wednesday. I need lots of quiet time. Lots and lots of quiet time. I'm a quiet person. I'm a quiet person. I'm one that sits back and observes, evaluates. So what do you want to bring in? What do you want to bring in? Drop in the comments what your body is also saying to you. I just worked on a good one. Woo! What do you want to bring in this new moon? I want to bring in love and light to every one of my cells from the universe. Love and light from the from the universe, from the neutrinos, from the quarks. I want to just feel it all coming through me. Just want to be this not traffic. I want to be this superhighway for energy. How do we help people without taxing our energies? Whoa, that's so big, Denise. Yes. Brilliant question. Brilliant question. And honestly, this is how I do it. When someone needs me, especially if it's someone that I love, okay, I'm very judicious who I have around me. It's just very, very few people. Truth be told, it's probably family. I give 100%. And then I notice when I'm starting to get exhausted. And then I start to pull back. And then So I give 100% because I don't like just giving half-assed. I want to give wholeheartedly. But then you notice there's this point where you just kind of go, okay, getting close. Okay, teetering on the other side now. You can start to feel it. This is the emotion, okay? You can feel it with the This is the balancing of the emotion and the logic. Okay, time to back up. And then you take the best immense care of yourself. The best immense care of yourself. And be feeling inside yourself as you're doing these things for other people. Is it adding to you or is it taking away from you? Now, everything I do adds to me. If it doesn't add to me and it's something that I have to do, I find a way to make it add to me. By getting my mindset right, by knowing I'll be able to relax in 2 hours, and knowing that I have my refuge, my things that restore, regenerate me, which happens to be watching movies. Yes, it's a form of escape. Better than alcohol and drugs. Better than alcohol and drugs. So I watch movies. So it's just important to be in it when you're in it, and then to know when to pull back. And here's the thing, you have to take good care so that you can be on call for those around you. Does this make sense? So we have to take the utmost care of ourselves so that when duty calls, we're there. Veronica, I'm drinking filtered water. I have a Berkey filter. I don't know if you've heard about Berkey filters, but they pretty much would clean up a nuclear waste site. Not exactly, but they're like the best filter you can get. And so a quart of filtered water. I have 2 fresh squeezed lemons in it. I put in, so basically it's lemon water. Okay, but I put some amendments, like I put in MSM powder, granules, which is some kind of sulfur. And I put in silly plant, which is good for the joints. And then I put in agave raw honey. So it kind of tastes like lemonade. So this flushes the liver first thing in the morning. So it's the first thing I drink. Helps the liver flush out after detoxing all night. So thanks for asking. Let's see. What did I miss here? Kathy, body needs to relax. Planning a trip to the river this weekend to write. Oh, I love that, Kathy. Denise, love to myself, creating total beauty in my surroundings and ensuring broken things fixed. Funds will arrive on doorstep to pay for my creations in and around the home. Love. Yeah, it's very good for you, Veronica. And then, if you really want to like vomit, after this, I drink a quart of celery juice, organic celery juice that I fresh squeeze, and then I have a heavy metal detox smoothie. This is all medical medium, Anthony William. I've been following him for going on 6 years now. And I cured myself of the shingles last summer from his protocols, just from eating the right things and not eating the other things. So Anthony William, he's my hero. So what else do you want to bring in? I love Denise, love. Okay, so what else? I just want to bring in more love and light. Yeah, I want to be a superhighway for love and light. Yeah, wouldn't that be fun? More love and light. The way I've been eating with Anthony Williams style, you know what? I know that has allowed more love and light to come through me because I become a lighter being. I rarely eat meat. I'm not against eating meat. I just don't like it. I have Faith. Good, Veronica. I watched it's called A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Tom Hanks about Mr. Rogers. That movie slayed me. And he just said in one line, he said, I just have a hard time eating something who has a mother. I thought that was so sweet. And I just have a hard time understanding how eating dead flesh and blood is good for us. That's just me. I should say just for me. I don't dig it. It just grosses me out. The more I think about it, but I'm not against it. I'm making meatloaf this weekend for my family. So I'm not against it. I know that there's something in that. Maybe just for me, because I know a lot of people, they need meat. I am one of those I am the most recent blood type on the planet. I think it's called A positive or something. And we don't need meat. I will eat it from time to time. I had shrimp on Wednesday night. I went out for hibachi shrimp. Okay, so I'm not against it. But I do try to remember to thank the animals for their life. I really do. It's got to be a shitty existence to come here and know that you're meant to be slaughtered and ate, you know? So, and they know too, man. There was a slaughterhouse on I-5 going from Eureka and Santa Cruz down to Los Angeles. I used to travel it all the time. And there was this big ranch where all these cattle were just bred to be slaughtered. And it was the most desolate. You could feel the energy coming off of that thing. It's making me sick just thinking about it right now. I mean, they know. And then that fear and adrenaline is trapped in their tissues, and then we're eating their adrenaline from the fear. We're eating fear. So those are my things on that. Sorry. I'm in South Carolina, Veronica. Okay, I drew a card. What's our card? Breath of the Cosmos. Breath of the Cosmos. My will to thy will. Micromanaging the universe. Let's see what this says. When we rely only on our will, boy, I just got that this is exactly what we were talking about, with balancing the emotional with the logic. When we rely only on our own will, we are micromanaging the universe and resisting the natural flow of life. We're not trusting the mysterious breath of life. We're rejecting the great cosmic intelligence and relying instead on our personal strength. That's the logic. When we do this, we find ourselves attempting to bend things to our will. We spend our time forcing, pushing, and living from a space of trying to. Everyone around us can feel it, and the universe can too. This is a lot what I go into in my new program, The Nurtured Entrepreneur. How to manage your business and your life in a feminine way instead of with the masculine model of push and shove and making it happen. You've been called to stop micromanaging the universe and trust the breath of life, to surrender to the greater will that God has for you, to move from my will to thy will. Let's just feel that right now. Let's move from my will to thy will and surrender to the universe. Surrender to the universe and trust. 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 Just physically feel your body surrender. When you surrender to the greater will of life, you begin dancing with the rest of life. When you bow to the great mystery and say, please use me, please show me the way, little by little, you find yourself living your most fulfilled, authentic life. Let's do that right now. Please use me, please show me the way. Please use me, please show me the way. In whatever area of your life right now, you're stuck or you're in contemplation, please use me, please show me the way. I surrender. I surrender. I lay it all at your feet. Thy will, not my will. Yes. And then there's picking it up and doing the next thing that's in front of us with a whole heart, right? When you surrender your personal will, when you relinquish control and release the way you think things should be and surrender to the greater will, you find yourself being led. You begin breathing the breath of life. Let's just breathe that in. So put this card on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. Here's the picture, and I'm going to hold it on my heart in proxy for you. And I'm going to read it slowly so you can repeat after me. I'm willing to stop relying on my own strength and personal agenda and instead surrender to the breath of life. Dear God, help me move from my will to thy will. Please lead me. Please show me the way. This has been so fun, you guys. Love, love, love. Harris Ranch. Is that what that was, Janine? You could just feel it on them. There was this death. I could feel it all. You could feel it coming. Death. They're not happy. Denise, Tim and I are chilling at the beach, having fun, house renovations going on here, and visions to create space and feng shui, order, and beauty. Love. Then we go home, lots of upgrades and renovating to do, not working at present, so trusting finances will come to pay for these visions to be placed into action reality. Very good. Yes, yes, yes. I thank you so much for joining me today, y'all. This was really nice, really nice. I love you. I see who you are. I love you. I see who you are. Put this on your calendar as a recurring event. Set your alarm for 15 minutes ahead of time so you have time to gather your drink, your coffee, your wine, your tea, whatever it is you do. And let's come here. This is the watering hole for the Earth Angel Nation. You're welcome, Sean. Thank you. And what does your body need from you to restore and regenerate over the weekend? My body is saying, keep with the program. Okay. And take your little paper and plant it. Thanks, Veronica. Join us on Monday. On Monday, what are we talking about? I kind of drew it off the top of my head. And so I have to look and see. Hang on, I'll tell you what we're talking about on Monday. Okay, on Monday, we are talking about knowing what's right for you. Knowing what's right for you. And Friday is soothing yourself. Those would be good. Okay, loves. Mwah. For more of my work, go to 3keys2selflove.com/freebie-affirmations. It's up in the description or wherever you're finding it on, wherever platform you're on. And I'll see you Monday, if not before. Take care. Bye-bye.